All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the interview brought to you by Expulsion North. Today we got King JD of SBE in the building. What's up, fam?
Yeah, all is good. Thank God for life. You know
Uh,
how it is, just another day.
true. Well, I mean, it's your birthday today, so how does this moment reflect on your journey as a young entrepreneur so far?
Yeah, man, I'm just happy to be here. A lot of people ain't past 20 years of age, man. So once you pass any milestone in your life, it's good, man.
Okay. What motivated you to start building businesses at such a young age? And I want y'all to recognize that I said businesses, not just a business. This man has a few on the go. So,
Yeah, just wanting to have more in life, not having stuff growing up. So just wanting more, man.
right.
Encouraged me to start new businesses, man.
All right. So that brings me to my next question. How did Smooth Boy's empire come to life?
Smooth Boys Empire came to life. Well, I'll take you back. Maybe 2017 is this older guy. He passed away. His name is Barry. Every time we'd finish chat, he would always be like, stay smooth, stay smooth, stay smooth, me and my buddies. So we formed a group. We stayed smooth. We just follow protocol, man.
All right. Okay.
Long live Barry.
What does Smooth Boy's empire represent beyond just the brand?
Um, it's more of a pathway, a leadership type thing. We want to leave like a nice blueprint for people.
Okay. All right. As a young entrepreneur, what challenges have shaped you the most?
Yeah, a lot has shaped me the most.
Okay.
But yeah, that's a tough one. But yeah, just getting hits, unnecessary hits. Some hits you don't even see coming whilst you just moving along in life. Just taking those hits and getting back up.
Okay.
hmm
This is one a lot of people have a bit of issues with. How do you balance creativity, discipline, and business growth?
Um, well, everything in life is balance, and I try to write a lot.
Okay.
So writing is one of my ways to stay like on point with things, separating things, try to do like different catalogs or different stuff, but just staying organized. That's what I would say.
Okay. All right. You're involved in crypto and shares. What drew you into investing?
Um, like I said earlier, just wanting more and just being hungry for knowledge. You know what I'm saying?
100%. What role does mindset play in your success?
Mindset is important. You would think everything starts at the foot, the hand, everything starts in your head, if you know what I mean, right?
Hmm.
So what you think about is what's going to be the output. So just think about your mindset first. Like before you go to the gym, you need to do something with your mind first, right?
Hmm.
That's a kind of example I would say.
Okay. How do you decide which opportunities are worth your time and money?
Uh, that's a tough one again. Sometimes you just got to take the risk, hop off the porch,
Mm.
figure it out as you go,
They say the greater the risk, the greater the reward.
right?
Okay.
So just hop off the porch in a good way.
Okay. Tell us about your journey as an artist. How does music fit into your entrepreneurial vision?
Um, Music is just another platform to spread, whatever message you're trying to tell the people or you want people to hear. Like I said earlier, I want to leave like a blueprint. So if you ever tune into any of my music, King JD Media, Smooth Boys Empire, you'll understand. Like it's more than club and banging and all that. It's a blueprint. You'll understand.
Okay. What do you look for when choosing collaborations or collaborators?
Business wise, I look for honesty. Um, you gotta have your own financial resources in a good way. Um, Music wise, I look for people who have a good story to tell,
Okay.
right? So that's usually ways I look into collaborations.
All right. Which collaborations have had the biggest impact on your growth so far?
Um, let's say a shout out to A Stacks, J Mac. the block. Shout out to Johnny. Johnny Amoni really pushes.
Mm-hmm.
Um, who else is there? A shout out to Chance. Yeah, it's a lot more. Shout out to Danko. Danko's from Nigeria. Shout out to Suki. Suki's a Punjab artist. So just the different collabs push me to, different genres. So I got a house mixtape on the way. So
Okay.
let's just look out for that.
All right. How do you stay consistent and motivated during setbacks?
You just got to push through it all. Sometimes you're going to hurt. Sometimes you're going to cry. But you just got to push through it all, man. I swear.
All right. We got a few more questions for you. What advice would you give to other young people trying to build something from scratch?
Trust your gut. Take a risk. Like I say, jump off the porch. For example, you have that clothing brand in mind. That's a good way to jump off the porch. Just make the clothes, get a pop-up vendor. If friends gonna support you, let the friends support you. If they're not, just keep going. You're never gonna see the green light if you never leave the driveway, right?
Say it again.
You're never gonna see the green light if you never leave your driveway, man. If you're still in the house thinking, how you gonna get something done?
Okay. What's next for Smooth Boys Empire in the coming year?
Yeah, we're gonna get the merchandise back going. Well, up and running again, still going. But we gotta release some music, get some more business ventures going, do some pop out events, do some more collaborations. But we're just gonna keep pushing forward, man, in all the positive directions.
All right. Two more questions. Where do you see yourself as an entrepreneur and artist in 5 years?
In 5 years, I see myself and the team continuing to go up in the right ways. Setbacks gonna come, just overcoming setbacks. All the setbacks that's gonna come, overcome them. You know, grow, develop, meet more positive connections. One of my friends was telling me, right, this might be ignorant. He was like, we shouldn't be hanging out with anybody who's making less than, I'm not even gonna say the figure, but do you take that into your personal aspect and say, if this person ain't making this certain amount, not in an ignorant way, but like if you're trying to do business with someone, a friendship is different. You don't expect money out of a friendship. That's different. But like you're trying to do business, you're trying to just move forward in any direction, and this person ain't up to this standard, we can't work.
Okay. What legacy do you want to leave behind?
Yeah, growth, struggle, pain, all that is part of the plan, and I want to leave behind that you're gonna fall in life, but it's up to you if you're gonna stay down. I want to help all the ones that come behind me, change the generation. Some people never seen snow in my family. Some people never went to college. Some people never even get to publish that book. I want to leave behind something that could help others, right? So even like a foundation, almost even like like a public library, something
Okay.
just to give back. But yeah, man, a lot in the making.
All right. Is there anyone you want to shout out before we head out?
Yeah, shout out to my mom. Shout out to God. Shout out to the fam. Shout out to the friends. Everybody supporting me. Shout out to the ones who doubted. That it's just another day. But
All right.
we gonna make it out.
This is another conversation from Expose the North Studios and Culture Shock featuring King JD. Stay tuned for more. We'll get back to you later. Bless up. We out.